Dear students, welcome to this third session on managing input-output files. In our previous session, we have learned how to read and write characters from file and to the file. And in this session, we will learn how to read and write bytes. So at the end of this session, you will be learning how to read and write uh, bytes data to the file, and then a program related to this, that is reading and writing. Reading and writing bytes. Uh, we have used a file reader and file writer class to read and write 16-bit, that is a character. However, most file system uses only 8-bit bytes. As pointed out earlier, Java input output system provides a number of classes that can handle 8-bit bytes. So the two commonly used classes for handling bytes are file input stream and file output stream. So we can use this in place of file reader and file writer in our previous program that we have discussed in our previous session. Okay, so here is a program that demonstrates how file output stream class is used for writing bytes to the file. Okay, so the program writes the name of some cities in a byte array to a new file, that is city.txt. Okay, so let us understand in detail about this program. Here I am creating a byte array that with the name of that array as cities. So to this cities array, I am storing the name of some cities like Delhi, Madras, and London. So these city names must be stored in terms of characters, because it has to be represented using 8 bits. Okay, so hence I am creating a byte array. Why I am creating a byte array? Every character that I am going to specify should be stored in terms of bytes. Okay, then only I can perform write operation at the byte level. Next, I'm creating an output stream object, file output stream object, OOT file, and initializing it into null. And later I'm going to link that output stream object to the actual file within the try block by writing output out file equals to new file output stream. Then within the parenthesis, I'll write city.txt. So city.txt is the name of the file to which this sequence of characters, that is the name of the cities, has to be written. Okay, and next I'll call a write method. So the write method writes data to the output stream to which it is connected to. Okay, so here the output stream object is OUT file. So internally the output stream object is connected to the city.txt file. Okay, so to this file, to write the characters, I am calling write method by following the syntax, that is object name, output stream class object name, and then write. And I'm going to pass a sequence of bytes to this write method, which has to be written into this output file. So what those sequence of bytes, it is stored in this byte array cities, and I'm passing that name of that array to this write method. So by calling this write method, all the characters in this array will be written into the output file, that is city.txt. Once the operation is completed, I'm going to close that output stream by calling outFile.close. So if there occurs any error while carrying out this write operation, this try block will catch that exception and it will throw to the catch block. And the catch block will handle that exception, and it will print the error. So here there should be a space between input output exception and the object. IOE is the name of the object, that is input output exception object. Okay, so once the try block catches any error, the object of that catch block, that is IOE, will be knowing what type of error that has raised in that try block, and that is going to print an appropriate message. So hence I am printing the object itself. So, and then at last I'm concluding the program by calling exit method. So if there is an abnormal termination, I'll call this exit method, and this completes the write operation on file at the byte level. Now let us see how to read bytes from the file. We have already seen how to write bytes to the file, and next we will read the content of that file. So hence in this program I'm creating a class with the name read bytes. There should be a space between this class and the class name, and within the class I'm declaring a main method, and now I'm creating an object of input stream, file input stream space in file, okay, which is initialized to null. Here there should be a space between a file input stream and the object. You have to provide the space here, and then I'm creating an integer variable b, and later I'm linking the file to the stream object. In file is a stream object. To this I'm going to link the input file. So here the input file is specified as an command line argument. So while reading the while executing the program, while compiling it, you will specify the file name. So that file name will be stored in this ARGS array at the 0th index. So the file from where the data has to be read is specified at the command line, and from the command line we are taking the file name and we are linking it to the input file stream. And in the next line, until the character that is read from this input stream through the read method is not equal to null, so is not equal to -1. So when this byte value is equal to -1, it indicates that is the end of the array. Okay, so end of the byte array. So or the end of this file itself. So until the b value is not equal to -1, perform repeated read operation on file, and read the byte from the file and convert it into character type, and then write into this output screen. System.out.println will write the output onto the output screen. So we are reading every byte from the byte array. We are reading every byte from the write array through this read method, and we are converting that byte values to character, and then it is printed on the output screen using system.out.print method. And once this is done, the continuous read operation is performed on the file input file. Then I'm going to close that input stream by calling infile.close method. And if there is any error that occurs while reading the content of the file, it is going to throw an exception, and that will be catched by this catch block. Again, there should be a space between the class name and the object here. This illustrates how you can perform read operation on files. And this completes this session. Thank you for your patience listening.